What's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and the Witcher x Fortnite collaboration Part 2 is officially released in the game, and with it comes some brand new challenges along with item shop cosmetics, where you can earn 2 free emoticons and a banner entirely for free by playing some creative maps. Now, there are some scuffed little oddities with these creative maps, at least the one that I'm playing right now, which can make it a little bit of a difficult time other than my aim just being non-existent, so let's go ahead and talk about this first. Firstly, what are these challenges, right? Well, the challenges are pretty simple, and they all relate to playing 2 different maps. If we go to our quest menu here, you can see that there's one for completing a parkour course in Series Escape, and then one for reaching the elimination goal in Yennefer's Battleground. We are currently in the Yennefer's Battleground map, and the whole entire goal, right, is basically get 15 eliminations. However, there's a weird little catch with it, where it's not 15 eliminations, across every single time you play it, because it doesn't have data saving in a way, but instead it's 15 eliminations in one single session. So if you get 14, for example, right, and you don't complete the challenge, you'll be forced to go into another match and actually do it once again until you manage to get all 15 eliminations in a single match, which can be a little bit of a hard task to do, especially if you join a match like in my previous recording, which was scrapped and all that stuff, in the very final section, right? Once, it's like 10 eliminations left until the game fully ends. But when you play this map, you may notice there's actually a little bit of some bugginess going on with it, where you're actually unable to deal damage sometimes with your actual basic sword. Because when you spawn in, the only thing you get is the sword, and you kind of go off on your own, right? You just gotta exist and survive and thrive. I mean, as you see right here, we're swinging at each other, and the sword's not even doing hit damage half the time. And the one trick I found to fix this is to do the whirlwind attack, because while it is a slow attack, and sometimes you may just do it too early and miss your shot on an enemy, it is the best way to actually get damage done and have it actually get detected, because it becomes more of like this radius effect thing instead of it trying to detect your exact swings on an enemy. And then you could also just run around, wait for other people to eliminate people in the match and steal their coins so that you're able to get yourself one of the weapons in the game. I've been using the whole entire Dual Fiend Hunters just to get the challenges done, and it seems like, once you get the Dual Fiends, the challenge just becomes a lot easier, because you can kind of just go around here, just easily, shoot and pray while you have 50 million people with swords coming at you. I mean, as you can see right here, it's definitely an interesting journey, having someone just kind of like jump in the air with swords and try to get you while you're slowly walking backwards and shooting. But once you get the 15 eliminations, you will be able to get that reward for free. And of course, if you don't want to play in a public lobby, you can just trade with a friend, right? You can go in a private match with that friend and just kind of get eliminations off of each other until both of you have earned the emoticon for free. And as you can see here, we are 1 elimination away from glory, so let me try to get this final limb, and there we go, we've done it, and we instantly complete the challenge, as you can see right below my webcam, and we get the first emoticon reward. Now, you also get some XP in-game, being 42,000, that's going to depend on, of course, your creative XP and all that type of stuff, so if this is something that you enjoy doing, maybe it could be a nice little XP grind for you as well, because you get 15 eliminations, and then boom, depending on your XP gain progress and, your XP bank, on what your percentage of the multiplier is for just creative XP in general, you could end up like me, where you get like 45,000 XP just for completing the 15 kills in a single match. And honestly, even though it's a little buggy here and there, right, it still is a pretty fun experience. Now that we've actually gotten that free reward, we can go ahead and talk about the other map as well, but firstly, let's take a quick intermission break to talk about the item shop, because the new cosmetics have officially released in the shop, and as you can see here, we have Series Pack and the Yennefer bundle, and something I want to mention is that you may notice that the Yennefer bundle is the only one you can buy individually. This is because the Series Pack has a lot of like weird synergy going on with it, where all of the cosmetics get linked together, because as you guys recall to a previous video, the actual pickaxe gets unsheathed on the back bling here, so of course they had to bundle the pickaxe with the back bling, but the back bling of course comes with the skin. The skin has a custom little hand effect when it's actually using the pickaxe, and then even though it's not technically a synergy at all, the glider uses the back bling / pickaxe on it as a little bit of a handle, which means that instead of it being like a bundle or whatever, they ended up just making it one whole entire pack for 2,000 V-Bucks, where you would get the skin, the back bling, the pickaxe, and the glider, because they all technically synergize with one another. I know some people are going to ask me, if these cosmetics would release individually in the future, and it appears like it's only going to ever release in this pack because of the fact that, it has all the synergy stuff going on with it. So if you're someone who wanted, like the skin, the backbling, the pickaxe, but didn't want to pick up the glider as well, you're going to have to pick up the glider, so you're going to have to fish out the extra V-Bucks just to make sure you get everything that you did want. And I mean, at the end of the day, if you weren't going to pick up, the bundle and you were just going to pick up the skin anyways, it would still be a decent price, because if we look here, the skin for Yennefer Yennefer, which includes just the skin itself and a back bling, is 1,500. So since this one also includes a pickaxe, it would have been 1,800 without the glider included anyways. And of course, you know, they would have had a small discount if they just gave it the bundle discounting price type of system, but you get what you get. Now, of course, we also have the Yennefer bundle, which you will be able to purchase for 1,800 V-Bucks. You'll get the skin, the back bling, the pickaxe, and the actual emote, a part of the whole entire collaboration. And unlike the previous bundle, you can purchase these individually, besides, you know, the back bling, which is included with the skin. Now, if you plan on picking up any of these cosmetics in the item shop, consider using anyone's code. Use code FireMonkey to support me, #ad, or use just another content creator. For me, I'm using J-Matrix Games code because he's a friend of the channel and everything and helps with leaks and all that glorious stuff. But yeah, I thought I'd just kind of explain the whole entire item shop situation because I know some people are curious about this glider right here, and I do know after this video ends, I'm going to be buying some V-Bucks to actually pick up the Yennefer bundle because I think the collaboration cosmetics are very cool. Now, when you're in the quest menu, you'll see the actual island codes for both of the maps, except for this one, which we've already completed, which I'll go ahead over here and show it to you guys. It was 2862 9616 5689. If you want to actually find these maps and you don't want to enter the code itself, then you can just kind of click on the View Island button and look for the Epics Pick tab, because in the Epics Pick tab, you'll actually be able to find it right next to the Airforia map, so you'll be able to find the Battleground, the actual Escape Parkour map, and all that glorious stuff right there, just sitting, waiting for you to start it. But of course, if you need the Parkour course map code, it is 2776 4034 8400. Now, unlike the Battleground map that we actually played, this one can be done solo. So if you're someone who did not want to socialize with other people, you don't even want to see other people in a parkour map, you don't have to worry about it. You can just go into this map, just kind of vibe, do your own thing, and you'll be completely fine. You won't have to worry about another person. It's basically like a death run, right? You know, it's just a parkour through different worlds, and it is something that I heard was a little bit complicated for some people, right? I heard that apparently this whole entire situation with this creative map is that it's a harder death run. I haven't actually experienced myself, but it is something that can be completed solo, so you know it is going to be something that you'll be able to do over time. And keep in mind that these quests are going to stay enabled for 22 days, aka 1 week and 4 days, meaning that you have all the way until July 5th to go through all the creative maps and do all the challenges, which also means you probably have until July 5th to pick up the cosmetics in the item shop if you want anything a part of this Witcher collaboration. So you know, you have basically a whole entire month to pick up any of the cosmetics you want, so that should be a decent time. Now keep in mind they could leave the item shop a little bit early, but based on the quest menu right here, it says 1 week and 4 days, so you know you should have a decent amount of time to pick up anything you want. Now we are going to play this, you know, parkour map for a little bit just so you guys can get a feel ahead of time of what's going on here and how to kind of, you know, use this map once you get around to it. So unleash your full magical potential, find the indicators, perform extraordinary jumps. Okay, so okay. I didn't know if I had to like jump there or if I just, you know, had to kind of vibe like normal or whatever, but it appears like you should just be able to jump. Use ground pound effects. Can I kind of just mantle this? Yeah, I can just mantle that. All right, you know, maybe I shouldn't have had mantled it, right? Maybe I should have just gone with the sword ground pound, but you know what? If it gets you up, it gets you up. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So let's see what is going on here. Okay, so we have wolves down there that keep dying, and we have like a mini parkour course. Okay, so I need these wolves to just not touch me. Thank you very much. Let me be. And it does look like you have unlimited sprint stamina, so you're able to just continue going forwards as much as you would like, which is a good thing to see. So let's see, if I just run off, yeah, if you just run off at the sparkles, you die, so you have to jump at the sparkles to get the little boost effect on you. And it seems like it's a little delayed sometimes, but appears to be perfectly fine. Now, something I'm noticing that you guys can't see is above my webcam, every single time we hit a checkpoint, it's telling me about my daily quest again, which is, you know, deal damage with a bomb flower or something in Battle Royale matches, which is a little weird to see it being like, hey, you have a daily quest. Did you know you had a daily quest here? I don't know if you were aware, but there's a daily quest, FireMonkey. Yeah, hit a bomb flower with a pickaxe. That is my daily quest that keeps popping up in the top left, so you may see that while doing the parkour. Just one of your dailies being like, hey, I don't know if you knew this, but you had a daily waiting right here for you. You should probably do that daily soon. And, you know, it's like, okay, that makes a little bit of sense. I know I should probably do it soon, get the bonus XP and all that, but I'm not in a place where I can currently do that. So let's go ahead and dive our way over here, and this map, you know, honestly isn't too bad. I wonder where the hard part comes in. Maybe, you know, it's just kind of like the mechanics can be buggy or something. I assume if you're on a laggier region, or if you're just having lag in general, that this could definitely be a harder obstacle course to do, because you'll have to worry about things like the actual, you know, jump effects activating late and stuff like that. But where? Okay, thank God for the arrow. I would have just gotten completely lost right there. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this whole entire collaboration? What do you think about the free banner icon and emotes that you're able to actually get as part of the collab? Or I guess not emotes, but emoticons. And do you wish that we got a banner icon for Yennefer? Because with this collaboration, we only got one banner icon as a free reward, and it was Ceres. Now, we did kind of mention in the previous video how we could have gotten a Yennefer icon because of the fact that Epic Games was working on a Maze 1 banner icon, because the Ceres one was codenamed Maze 2, but instead it seems like that got scrapped or just was never actually going to release in the first place. So we got what we got, and at the end of the day, at least we got something, right? And you know, free rewards are free rewards, so hey, you know, we gotta completely just continue vibing with what we've got. Now, I almost just want to continue recording the video at this point until we finish the obstacle course, so you guys get like a full overview of difficulty spikes, my own little commentary on stuff going on there. And I know it'll make the video a little bit longer, but you know, we're at 11 minutes at this point, might as well just continue. So let's go ahead and see how terrible or easy this obstacle course actually is. Of course, keep in mind I am playing on NA East, which is my main region, so I don't have to worry about that much when it comes to like lag or whatever. But I know that whenever I play with some friends, you know, I typically have to switch over to the EU region, and I could definitely see myself having some issue. Oh, okay. Wait, will that kill me if I stand here? Okay, that does kill me. All right, nice to know. But, you know, I could definitely see, like I was saying, that if you're playing with someone in a different region, that you could definitely have some weird laggy issues, because I know when I've played with people before, and I've done death runs or parkours or whatever, especially with, like, moving obstacles, it typically gets pretty painful and just, you know, annoying sometimes, because it's, like, something I should have been able to make that visually looked like I made it on my screen was not something I was actually able to make in the game. So, you know, I could completely understand if you do experience some technical issues here and there with these challenges, but at least so far, the only actual... Wait, what? Oh, where am I supposed to go here? Like, I see that over there, right? But there's like a invisible wall, and I just die right there. So like, do I? Huh? I mean, I can try, I guess. To what am I supposed to do? Let me try going upwards. Oh, okay. Nope, that was not the play at all. Well, now I kind of see what you guys are talking about when it came to there was some technical difficulties with this map. So let's see here. If I go ahead, charge this up, cannonball forward. Yeah, well, wait, how am I supposed to even make it over there? I'm going to pause real quick while I figure this out. Alright, so I kind of figured it out in a weird way. So for some reason, you know, there's the invisible barrier and everything there, but you're supposed to just kind of walk on the edge here. I don't know why that was so hard for me to figure out. I think, you know, maybe I just kept accidentally hitting the barrier or something. But yeah, if you're struggling there and you can't tell why, just hop on that barrier and you should be good. So, you know, well, I guess not hop on the barrier, but hop on the rocks in front of the barrier. And why is this a part of a Witcher collab? This just... I mean, you know what? All right, I guess we're back in the Midas Agency area. You know, we're about to have the whole entire device a live event again. This threw me off. Okay, so after I just struggled, right? After I struggled trying to figure out how to get up here, we go back to the past to have, you know, a blast of Fortnite history. You know what? I'm completely fine with it. At the end of the day, I ain't complaining because the map is still pretty fun, despite the fact that, you know, this was completely just kind of out of the blue, and, you know, there were some issues here and there with doing one or two of the quests. Now, I'm able to just mantle on the... Okay, so note to self, don't mantle on that. That is not something you want to mantle on because you're just going to die. You could technically mantle on there and then hop back onto the crash pad, but it's probably not the best idea of what to do. Okay, so enter the battle pass and you get 3,563 XP for completing the parkour. So if we enter the battle bus, we get transported upwards. Good luck on the path. And you can see the map to take you to Ceres Escape and Yennefer's Battleground, and then a Team Unite little blank map right here. But now that we've done that, we've completed both of the maps, we've gotten all the free rewards, and if we return to lobby, you will see them being granted to us right away. So let's go ahead and do that real quickly here so you can see what the grand rant screen looks like if you're curious. You can see right there, there's the first emoticon, there is the banner reward, and we've completed all the quests. Now, do they still show up in the menu? Nope, they instantly just kind of get poofed out of existence and they just go away temporarily, you know, until the event ends. So I guess with that said, hope champs and champions enjoyed today's video. Hope it helped you figure out what to do on the creative map if you got stuck on the actual like parkour or whatever. And I hope it gave you some advice for just, you know, doing all of the stuff with the quest line and even stuff relating to the item shop. So like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and I'll see you champs and champions tomorrow with another upload. Peace out.